I get all kinds of clients coming in now that are interested in looking or interested in managing their own investments. They're looking for some professional help to do so. They've realized they needed some financial planning, so they've certainly searched for a financial planner, possibly one working on fees only, so that they can come in and get just the financial planning because they're tired of having to deal only with financial planners that also want to manage their investments. We have many people that come in here and say, well, I'm tired of meeting salespeople. I want to actually get some financial planning advice from somebody who is not trying to sell me something. And there is financial planners out there that will do that, and our company's certainly one of those firms. The issue, though, is that they come to me asking for financial planning, and they also are here because they have some concerns about their investments. And they've come to a financial planner because they need some financial planning. They need help in planning their retirement, their children's education funds. They have questions about their RSPs, and they certainly have some concerns about how much wealth they need to accumulate so that they can retire when they want to retire. And certainly they are very interested in understanding what their wealth can do for them. And that's where it becomes difficult, because financial planners, unless they're an insurance agent, a mutual fund agent or representative, or a broker, cannot actually give you any advice on your investments. The rules are pretty standard across the country, certainly in Ontario, that unless I am licensed to buy and sell something, I cannot discuss it with you, because it may result in me or you going out and buying something and having got that information from somebody that was unlicensed to provide the information. So most people that are going to cross that line and have to discuss investments with you need to be licensed. Financial planning has a limitation on it. We can talk to you about what the family needs, what your retirement needs may be, what kind of wealth you may need to accumulate to be able to retire on a certain day. We can plan this all out for you. We can make some determinations on what type of investments that you might need to support these goals. We can help you plan out even a more specific portfolio that will suit you, your personality and your needs, and meet your concerns about being in the stock market and the bond market and some other financial markets. But the limitation is that you then ask me about one of the specific investments that you already have in your portfolio, and I cannot make a comment on it unless I'm licensed in that particular product. At the end of the day, you've got some concerns about your investment portfolio. You need to talk to somebody about it. Invariably, you'll be talking to somebody who is licensed to buy and sell. Whether it be buy and sell mutual funds, buy and sell insurance products, or buy and sell stocks and bonds. And that is the environment. And the point here isn't to say that's a bad thing. It's important to understand that that is the environment, so that when you are getting some advice from one of these individuals, that you can assess that advice on whether it is actually being delivered because it's good for you, or it's possibly good for the person delivering that advice or their company. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm slighting all these salespeople, because the reality is most of them always have your interest first and not theirs. There's the great deal of the people, and most of the people in the industry are certainly working with the client's interest first. But it's a structural problem. They have their first responsibility to their employer or their sponsor, not to you, their client. So that is the environment, and you have to be prepared for that environment.